take it personal, but I ain't lying, I ain't hiding.
During lockdown and the easing up of the restrictions, we prefer to do a lot of our shopping online because it's so much more easy and convenient. Hold up guys, we haven't told you about the caterpillars which Adelaine's ordered, have we? Okay, let me show you our new wriggly pets. Okay, it's upside down thing.
Oh, okay. Let's see so far. So it looks like a block.
Look at this though.
Okay, so they're really little at the moment.
Okay.
Are they alive?
Let me try and get a close shot. Okay guys, so I'm not sure if you can see. We have a caterpillar that's crawling up the wall of the jar.
But no one else is moving.
The other ones are sleeping. We'll call it sleeping for now. Let's hope they're all sleeping.
As you can see, they've grown really, really quickly. So we'll keep you up to date with how they're doing in the next video. But for now, we're going to get on to a little story time with the kids.
Whoa, you guys are excited. Yay, you love a book, don't you?
What are you reading?
Reading My Hair Curls. Do you remember that book that we picked up the other day from Cheryl?
Oh yeah,
Cheryl
from
Richards.
Birmingham.
Yeah, from Birmingham. So I thought, you know what, let's read it today. We haven't read it yet.
Okay.
Are you tired, sweetheart? We've still got hair wash time yet.
This will be story time for you. Bedtime story.
I know.
No, not
bedtime before hair wash.
Before hair wash.
My Hair Curls, written by Cheryl Richards, illustrated by Nushka Gali.
Hello, my name is Angeline.
Angeline, yeah.
My hair curls.
So Isaac and Bella, who in our family's got the curliest hair?
Me.
You both have curly hair, don't you?
Definitely, you both have curly hair. Who has the curliest though?
I know. Shante.
Oh, okay, yeah, Shante has very curly hair, but what about in our house, in this household?
Mommy.
Yeah, exactly. My hair's the curliest of them all because you've seen my natural hair and it's super curly.
This is my friend Tommy. His hair is short and blonde.
Wonderful. So you can see they all look very different, and you know, he has very short, blonde, straight hair, and they have very curly hair, and all of their hair is beautiful. They all have beautiful hair, and they're all, you know, they look different, but they're all the same. In the sense of, you know, there's not one better than the other. Yeah.
And Isaac, if everyone in the world looked the same,
That'd be so boring.
What do you think about that? If everyone looked exactly the same?
I'll just be tired.
Really? Why?
Fall asleep.
Really? If they were just clones, it would be a bit weird, wouldn't it, if everybody looked like you?
Clones everywhere.
This is my friend Charlotte. Her hair is red, thick and wavy. Don't forget to look for the butterfly.
Oh, this is good. This is like an interactive page where you can fill it in. So, how many of Angeline's friends have curly hair and like it? Should we count how many of her friends there are? Let's find. So these were her friends, weren't they? Yeah. Okay, Bella, do you want to count them?
Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah,
well done. And then here it says, this is a fun and vibrant story about a girl expressing her love for her natural hair. My hair curls and I love it. Angeline and friends.
Oh, that's
the
lovely.
end.
That was a great story.
That was such a great story. I absolutely love that. Yeah, I'd definitely recommend this book. I think it's something that I wish we had earlier, to be honest with you, because we could have read more of these books to Isaac about curly hair and that sort of thing. I mean, we spoke to him about it many times, but we just didn't have any books about curly hair. So better late than never, and I think that this is a really great book. I'd highly recommend this based on just reading it once through, because I love the interaction of it as well, and how real it is as well, of how, you know, the hair gets. My favourite part was where her hair shrunk, because I could really relate to that myself. I wish I had a book like this when I was younger, actually.
Yeah. Has anyone ever said anything about your curly hair?
No, forever.
Oh, okay.
It's just the how long my hair is.
Yeah.
We've just said stuff about that.
Yeah, when you were in the reception. Yeah, Do they still say it now or just reception?
No, they're never sleep anymore.
Oh, okay.
Do you want your haircut soon?
You've been speaking about it recently.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I feel like we should cut it a bit.
Oh, do it in stages, yeah.
So, but all in one day maybe.
Oh, one day?
One day, so we
okay.
can cut a bit, and then if I like it, we can cut more. And then if I like it, we can cut a bit more.
Yeah.
Cut a bit more, then we can cut a bit more, and then if I like it when it's short, the barb can cut the whole ponytail.
Oh my gosh.
We'll make a nice change.
It will do. Oh, my baby.
Because he's had it for 7 years.
He has. He's had it for 7 years. Oh, Isaac. Even if you shaved off your hair, sweetheart, I'll think you look absolutely gorgeous. You're my gorgeous boy. That never changes just because of your hair.
While we're on the subject of talking about hair, someone's hair needs washing.
You need to get your hair washed. Yeah. Are you ready to get your hair washed?
Yeah.
Let's get it done now, yeah?
Isaac's eyes are itching. We need to use was it tea bags? So we were recommended the tea bags by our lovely subscriber, Mariah.
Oh yeah,
I don't know how you pronounce her name. Maraea, I think it is, from New Zealand. So I have tried it, and it.
Did you tried it?
Yeah, I've tried it already, and it was really good. I was meant to tell you. So thank you for that suggestion. That was amazing. Thank you so much. So we'll do that again with you, okay? We'll pop some tea bags on.
Okay, let's get your hair washed then. Let's go.
Okay. When Isaac was younger, he hated having his hair brushed, washed. He would scream like I was murdering him. I do try to put his ponytail in not too tight and all of that, just so he doesn't get any tension spots. You can tell when it's too tight because they get like little tiny spots around their hairline, and you'll see that's just the sign of too tight. And I've been guilty of doing it, sometimes just quickly pulling it in, and then you look and you're like, oh, that's a bit tight. He doesn't really say. Bella will always say, Mummy, it's too tight. Okay. But Isaac will leave it. As you can see, throughout lockdown we have not cut his hair, so Isaac's hair has grown a lot. His ponytail's normally up here, and it's grown a whole lot throughout lockdown. I haven't trimmed it or anything. What have I done? See, I don't even know if I actually touched it then. Isaac's hair hurts even without touching. Guys, parents, can you identify with this? So I always recommend holding the base of the hair tight so that they're not feeling the pull on their scalp. And that's the best way I find, just to detangle the ends. Because it's just the top of his hair, I tend just to, it's really, really quick with Isaac's hair, which is really good. So I'll just get him in the sink, bend over, and he's fine. Sometimes you get a bit of water in his face, but he's absolutely fine with it because he loves swimming.
Yeah.
Don't you?
My eyes are still open.
His eyes are still open, guys. Isaac's telling you. So you can see now.
His face is out of the sink anyway. So.
Oh, okay. There we go. So now I'm just going to just get this water out first, the dirty water, and already you can feel and you can see the shine, the hair, not because it's wet, but it has a shine because the dirt, half of the dirt is off now. So what I'm going to use is the Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore shampoo. So that has shea butter, peppermint and apple cider vinegar. So it's really good for cleansing and giving that really nice sort of slight tingly feeling on the scalp, which is really refreshing as well.
And we'll put the link below in the description.
Yeah, absolutely. All I'm doing now at the moment, are you okay, sweetheart?
Yeah, that's hurt.
Okay, all I'm doing now is just separating his hair. Sorry, Isaac.
Ow.
Just see his scalp is very sensitive, even though there are no tangles there. Even just by me doing this, his scalp gets quite sensitive. Isaac, oh, careful, sweetheart. Isaac's head banging. Oh my gosh. Yeah, careful. So I'm just going to give his scalp a good massage now. Get all that shampoo, all the dirt build-up off his scalp, because over time you do get quite a bit of build-up on the scalp as well, and Isaac just loves the rub, to be honest. So let's just get that shampoo all over, as I always say. Even though, are you enjoying that, sweetheart? Even though he only has a little bit of hair at the side, you don't forget the sides. We still put products there, and even if we didn't, everywhere needs a good shampoo. So let's just wash that out. Wash all the dirt, the grease, the sweat, put oils. Oh, careful, Daisy. Watch your head. Make sure all of that shampoo's out so that it's nice and clean for the conditioner. You just twist it and get the excess water out. Are you okay, sweetheart? Good thing with Isaac, he wipes wherever he needs to, which is good. Give it a bit of a dab, and then we pop some conditioner in. So we've got the conditioner, it's the exact same one as the shampoo. It's the Jamaican black castor oil strengthen and restore conditioner, and again that has similar ingredients, the shea butter, peppermint and apple cider vinegar. But after this, using this, I find that you don't need a lot, and it really just hydrates the hair. It just keeps it just really moisturised. I find that this is one of my favourite you okay, sweetheart? This is one of my favourite conditioners to use on the kids' hair, to be honest. Out of all the ones that I've used, it's beautiful.
You've used quite a lot,
Pardon?
You've used quite a lot.
Yeah, I've used quite a lot, so I love this one, and yeah, this is what I'd definitely recommend if you have, to be honest, even for people, I know people that have straight hair but they have quite thick hair, and they find that this really helps with like the shine and the sleekness of the hair, so it doesn't get as frizzy. So yeah, this is like highly recommended. I use this even on my hair extensions, on my own hair. It's amazing. So as you saw in Isabella's video, I like just to comb it through just to make sure I haven't missed anywhere, and I can get the comb all the way through. And this is, to be honest, the best time to get the comb through, because then you will spot any tangles and it will be a lot easier to get out, because you can see Isaac isn't ouching anymore because of the conditioner being in his hair now, and it's just a lot softer. We're going to mix that out now. Bend over, sweetheart. So yeah, so I can feel the texture of it. So after you've shampooed, you can feel it does definitely feel really soft, and that's what I love about the shampoo, is that some shampoos that I've used on the hair, it's literally like you can hear a squeak, and if you hear a squeak, for me, unless you've got loads of build-up in the hair and you really want to give it an extra deep clean, and I have a particular problematic scalp where it needs, like, it's really like if you suffer from dandruff or anything like that, even still, I'm not a fan of having that squeaky clean. I like it to still feel hydrated after a shampoo.
So squeaky means dry?
Squeaky, just for me, it just means that you've stripped all the oils from the hair, and that's not what we want to do. We want to cleanse the hair, we want to hydrate, we want to make sure it's cleansed and hydrated, and we want to make sure that, you know, we've got all of the dirt out and everything like that. But we don't want to strip them of the natural oils. And just from trial and error on my own hair with the kids' hair, when it has that squeaky clean, you can guarantee the hair will be dry, frizzy. Once it's dried, it's not drying to a nice texture. And we're all nice and clean. You can see, I'm just going to sort of towel dry Isaac's hair a little bit. You can see the texture, Isaac's natural curl pattern there. You can see it's totally different to what it was before. Yeah, it's more separated. You can see the shine on there already before I put any products in. What I'm going to start off with is the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie.
Okay.
And this is really good. It's the coconut and hibiscus in there, and yeah, it just really keeps the curl defined, and that's what I love about it. Even like if I take Isabella and Isaac to, like, I don't know, if it's a wedding or something like that, I can guarantee when I put this product in, the hair will not frizz and look like a mess. It keeps the hold and it keeps the curl. I love it. Again, you don't need loads. I just pop it through the ends first, because you know, you don't want the ends to, you want to make sure the ends are nice and defined. But then again, what I mentioned in the last video is you pop it through, but not just, I've seen sometimes people just pop the product on and just slap it on the top. And that's obviously, if you're in a rush and you're going out and you just want to do a quick ponytail, I've done it, whack it on the top, that's fine. But if you want the product to really truly be as effective as possible, you want to
get into all the hair, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. So you want to make sure you're separating and you're popping the product through, and I absolutely love this product. It is beautiful and it smells so nice. Every time I put it on, Bella says, "Mummy, I smell." So where is my Tangle teaser? So just pop that through, just brush it all through. I don't tend to put that product on the sides of his hair because obviously he hardly has any hair there. So what I do tend to use on the sides of his hair is just a little bit of coconut oil. So coconut oil is one of my favourite products for the skin, for the hair. I use it all over them because it's so natural and yeah, it smells lovely. So just warm that up in your hands.
Where did you get the brush from?
Which brush? This one?
Yeah.
This one was actually Auntie Charmaine bought this one for you when you were younger.
Oh.
Yeah, but then you can get them from loads of places. You can get them from town, you can get them from Amazon. I popped a link in Isabella's, I'll pop one down below for this one as well. So on Isaac's hair now, so you've got again the same brush as before for Isabella's hair. So you've got, for those who haven't watched it, this is a double-sided bristle brush, which is amazing. And I sounded really Wolverhampton then, amazing. So you've got one side which are the firm bristles, and then the other side which are the soft bristles. So depending on your child's hair texture, then you can use either or both. So I like to use this one especially on days where it's particularly tangly, you just need to get it smooth. This one is what I call your smoothing brush. This will just get the hair, especially the top part of the ponytail where you want it nice and smooth and you want the curls to show at the ends. Yeah, so this is your smoothing brush, but sometimes I use the hard side to start with, and that I find just works better at getting all the hair together and nice and smooth. Oh yeah, before I forget as well, I'll show you these products as well, which I do like to use. So I'll show you a couple of products whilst I'm here. So this one now is the Eco Gel. This one is the Black Castor Oil Eco Gel, Black Castor Oil and Flaxseed Eco Gel, which is amazing. Again, if you have a bit of the frizz at the front, this one helps with the frizz at the front. And the same tip as what I showed you in Isabella's, I do that on Isaac sometimes as well. If you're in a rush or if you just want extra smoothness, you can pop the products in your hand and rub it in, or you can just dip a little part of the brush and just tap it in and you can just smooth it. And that's a good tip of just getting all of those hairs just smoothed over. So let's get this band in. What I love for the sides of Isaac's hair is what I use on the edges of mine. It's an edge tamer by Keracare. This is one of my favourite out of all of the ones I've tried. I find that it's not too greasy. Some of them are too greasy, like too much oils in there. Some of them just too hard. This is really, it just keeps it in place, but it's not like got to be glue. It's not that sort of thing, but it's just, it still has a softness to it, so it doesn't go crisp. Yeah, so I just like to pop a bit of this just for the sides of his hair, if, for example, his hair needs cutting. And if there is a bit of hair at the sides, it kind of just smooths it down. I'll just push it down like so. I mean, at the back of his hair, what I like to do as it's drying, I like just to get my finger and twist it round like this. I don't really plait it because I find that it gives it a different texture. I like to go along with the texture of his hair. So I'll just twist it and literally leave it like that. It's like one big wrinklet, and then when I loose it, it just comes out really nice. Another thing I like to do sometimes is just put it in a bun, and that kind of keeps it off the back of his head, especially if it's still wet. And that is literally it, guys. This is what I do with Mr. Troy's hair and the products that I use. As I mentioned, I'll pop all the links in the description box below. Please let me know if you've used any of these products and how you've got on with them as well, and if there are any other products that you find quite helpful as well. Okay, so this is the end of how I wash and style Isaac's hair after I've washed his hair. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to click like if you've got this far, and if you're enjoying our channel, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It is totally free and it really does help us, so we really appreciate your support. And also don't forget to click the bell. A lot of you have said, I've mentioned this before, but a lot of you said I keep missing your videos, but if you click the bell you will be notified of every single video. So don't forget to click that bell, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care, guys. Have a great night.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Peace out.
Peace out.